Okay, so it's my first day of my new year. As you see, Duo, the owl, now has laser beam eyes, which I've never seen before. That must be because of having got through a year. I've given him laser beam eyes. Interesting, because lesen is to read in German. Ich lese. So we're going to laser a few things now. See what it's like for the first day of my new year. I did do a video yesterday, but I just think that the lessons yesterday were a little bit hit and miss. You might get something better today for the first day of the new year. Give you something broader to see how far you can get in Duolingo in 1 year. I will just add that I did do a Michel Thomas German course before, quite some years ago actually. So I did have a grasp of a lot of the concepts, ideas of how German works. So just to say that I didn't just use Duolingo, I did supplement it. Well, I started it, my German knowledge, with Michel Thomas, and I've supplemented it with Duolingo. Just to get that clear first of all. And I do recommend get the Michel Thomas course if you can. You can buy it on eBay and stuff. He's fantastic for giving you a jump start. Snow is Schnee. I think answer is antworten. Syria is Suri. And the hill is, what is it? Hügel or something. Can't remember. Right.
Schnee.
Schnee.
Antwort.
Antwort.
Syrien.
Syrien. Oh, there's an N on the end.
Hügel.
Hügel.
Haben wir heute eine Klassenarbeit in Chemie?
Haben wir heute eine Klassenarbeit in Chemie? Have we got a test in chemistry today? I'm going to say it and you won't be able to hear me, unfortunately. So I've already said it, but you won't be able to hear me when I press the button because of the recorder I'm using doesn't allow that at the same time as me doing this. So I'll just say it one more time. Haben wir heute eine Klassenarbeit in Chemie? Haben wir heute... Incidentally, I pronounced the chemie a bit better that time. It's a chemie, not a chemie, but wow. Depends who taught you German. Ich verstehe. I understand. Die Frage, I would say the question. Aber ich kenne die Antwort nicht. But I don't know the answer.
Ich ärgere mich, weil ich die Antwort nicht finden kann.
Ich ärgere... Verärgert is angry, isn't it? So ich ärgere mich, I suppose, means I'm unhappy. I can't remember this. Ich ärgere mich. This is a reflexive verb, isn't it, when I look at it? Ich ärgere mich because I can't find the answer. Yeah, so I'm annoyed because I can't find the answer. That's what I reckon that means. Okay, so I'm going to say it, and then I'll say it where you won't hear it. Ich ärgere mich, weil ich die Antwort nicht finden kann.
Heute haben wir eine Klassenarbeit in Erdkunde. Ich muss alle Länder in Europa kennen. Ich frage Max, ob die Türkei in Europa ist.
Okay, so you can probably guess what the subject is there. So, heute haben wir eine Klassenarbeit in Erdkunde. So, today we've got a test a geography test. We've got a geography test today. Ich muss alle Länder in Europa kennen. I have to know all the countries of Europe. Ich frage Max, ob die Türkei in Europa ist. I'll ask Max whether Turkey is in Europe. Interestingly enough, Turkey is in both Europe and Asia. Right, so die Person möchte wissen, the person wants to know who Max is, no. When the test is, no. Where Turkey is, yes. Wo die Türkei ist. Is it Türkei or Türkei? I think it's Türkei.
Türkei.
Yeah.
Nein, das ist falsch.
Nein, das ist falsch. No, that's wrong. No, that is wrong.
Verstehst du den Satz auf Polnisch?
Verstehst du den Satz auf Polnisch? Do you understand the Polish Zatsa?
Satz.
Oh, do you understand the Polish sentence? And it'll be auf, which is A-U-F.
Au. Auf.
That'll be it there. Do you like the new math teacher? Magst du
Du.
die neue
Neue.
Mathematiklehrerin?
Mathematiklehrerin.
Mathematiklehrerin. It's a ridiculously long word, but it's actually Lehrer, which is teacher. And then it goes Lehrerin because it's a female. And mathematics. So Mathematiklehrerin. We just made it into one word, but it's really just two words with the extra female ending on, and we use die neue, because it's female, and the neue as well has the e on because it's female.
Aber die Nummer hier ist total falsch.
Same as French with the e's and the female, which is quite handy. Aber die Nummer hier ist total falsch. But the number here is totally false. Did she say falsch? She did.
Falsch. Falsch.
Yes, it's not fall. Do you like chemistry or biology better? Gefällt dir Chemie? Chemie. That's how I say my CHs with my Michel Thomas Austrian accent. Gefällt dir Chemie oder Biologie besser? Or is it Biologie? No, Biologie. Gefällt dir Chemie oder Biologie besser? Do you like... Oh, I didn't translate it. Do you like... No, I did translate it. That's what I was doing. What am I talking about?
Ich weiß nicht, wie groß Europa ist.
I don't know how big Europe is. Ich weiß nicht, wie groß Europa. There we are. Just do it for me because I've got... You look on the space bar there. See, I've got Deutsche and English on the space bar, which means that if you start typing a word, it'll pop up some options for you, which is quite nice when you're doing German because I get tired. I never bother to capitalize the nouns, and I know you're supposed to. All nouns are supposed to have capital letters in German. I never do it. It just looks so wrong to my English eyes. But you should. But it never marks you down for it. Did you pass the test in biology? So bestanden must mean to pass, which I'd forgotten. Hast du die... What is it called? Klassenarbeit or something? I think it's Klassenarbeit. Hast du die Klassenarbeit in Biologie bestanden? Oh, right, okay, complete the sentence. Oh, I did this one. This was in my last set. Yes, so do you know how one speaks English? Speaks or sagt? No, do you... I thought sagen was to... Oh, I have to look it up.
Sagt.
Oh, to tell. It's one of these verbs that's just not gone into my head. It just won't go in. Okay, so, kennst du, wie man das auf Englisch sagt? Oh, do you know how someone says that in... Do you know how to say that in English? Yeah. So it literally says, know you how man... Well, no. Know you how one that in English says. That's literally what it's saying. And then the next will be, weißt du den Jungen aus England? Oh, no, it's the other way around. Yeah.
Kennst.
So you could use Kennst for either, but you can't really say weißt du.
Weißt.
I don't, because we're talking about kennst, we're talking about knowing people. Whereas weiss is a different kind of knowing. It's just not knowing people. It's just knowing things. I think that's right. That's the feeling I get of these two different words. So it's kennenlernen is to meet someone. You see, ken, like the Scottish word ken, to meaning to know. So, kennst du den Jungen aus England? So, do you know those English boys?
Kennst.
I think that's what it says. So, do you know how to say that in English? And do you know those English boys? A boy. Oh, I'm never very good about whether I've got plurals or singulars in German.
Die Geschichtelehrerin erzählt uns viele Witze.
Die Geschichtelehrerin. So again, you see, we've got this massive word. It just means history teacher. Geschichte, history. Lehrerin, female teacher. Die Geschichtelehrerin die Geschichtelehrerin erzählt uns viele Witze. Tells us lots of jokes. The history teacher tells us a lot of jokes. There we are. Witze, like witty. It's witty, isn't it? It's Witze. My grades in chemistry are awful. Okay. Meine Noten in Chemie sind schrecklich.
Schrecklich.
That sounds awful, doesn't it? Schrecklich.
Ich kann deinen Satz nicht lesen.
Ich kann deinen Satz nicht lesen. I can't read your Satz. What's Satz? Is it like that? What the hell does that mean?
Ich kann deinen Satz nicht lesen.
Was that grade? Zat. I can't remember what it was. Zatz. Oh, sentence. It's another word hasn't gone in yet. I had that already earlier. I knew I'd seen it earlier. Zatz is a sentence. Okay. I can't understand my Russian teacher. Ich kann meine Russischlehrerin. See, we got this again. It's made this long word for us. This is how it's gradually starting to teach me long words, you see. We've done all the layering. Long words this time. Ich kann meine Russischlehrerin. Now, is it? There'll be nicht verstehen. The verstehen must go at the end because it's ich kann. It's a two-verb verb. So the verstehen, understand, must go at the end. I can my Russian teacher not understand. I think that's right. 366-day streak. Duo is so on fire that you can't even see him. He's just a blob of fire. Blob of owl fire. Now I can go on to the... it's not the end of my studies. We can go on here, we can see what my daily quests are, right? So I've got to complete 3 lessons. It's 11:30 only. I've got to complete 3 lessons. I've got to score 90% or higher in 3 lessons. So that means 2 more lessons to go. And I've got to read the next story on my... So that should be possible to do. I haven't lost any hearts yet by making errors. And the next story is right there. Recycling is important. I haven't had that story before. Sometimes you do get the same stories you've had before because they give you the stories before you know the words in the stories sometimes to get you early going with the ideas and the words. Tap the matching pairs. So here we go on the next lesson.
Brücke.
Brücke is bridge.
Landen.
Landen is obviously.
Meile.
Meile obviously is mile. I'm surprised they talk about miles in Germany.
Fehler. Fehler.
Fehler. Yes, you failed. You have failed. You are a failure. Fehler.
Du musst die Vokabeln lernen.
I have to learn the vocabulary. Right, so I'm going to say this, but you won't hear it. So, du musst die Vokabeln lernen.
Was war mein Fehler?
What was my error? Was war mein Fehler? What was my mistake?
Ich mache immer viele Fehler.
I always make lots of mistakes. Ich mache immer viele Fehler. Ich habe kein Wörterbuch. I don't have a dictionary. Ich kann die Vokabeln nicht lernen. I can't learn the vocabulary.
Nicht.
Ich habe kein Wörterbuch. Ich kann die Vokabeln nicht lernen.
Ich muss mich auf die Prüfung in Chemie vorbereiten, denn ich will keine Fehler machen. Vielleicht kann Anna mir helfen. Sie versteht alles.
Okay, he's going to get Anna to help her because she understands everything. So this person must still have a lot to learn. Doesn't need any help. Braucht keine. Keine is nothing. Doesn't need help or has no exam. So it says, I must, for the exam in chemistry, so I must study. I must prepare for the exam in chemistry, I think that means. Because I want to make no mistakes. Maybe Anne can help me. She understands everything. So muss noch viel lernen is obviously the one. Diese Person muss noch viel lernen. This person still has lots to learn. So I'll read it out loud. Ich muss mich auf die Prüfung in Chemie vorbereiten, denn ich will keine Fehler machen. Vielleicht kann Anna mir helfen. Sie versteht alles. So, that one. Ich bereite mich something auf die Prüfung vor. I'm preparing for the exam. Ich lese heute keine Bücher. Oh, I'm not reading any books. Okay, so ich bereite mich nicht auf die Prüfung vor. I'm not preparing for the
Nicht.
test. Ich lese heute keine Bücher. Bücher. Actually, it's Bücher. So let's say it properly. Ich bereite mich nicht auf die Prüfung vor. Ich lese heute keine Bücher.
Keine.
I'm not preparing for the test. I'm not reading any books today. Ich mache nie Fehler, weil I don't make any mistakes because I always learn lots, immer genug I always learn enough. Selten viel verdiene. I can't remember what any of that means. Nie alles bestelle. Well, I think it's this. Because I always learn enough, but I couldn't tell you what the middle one means.
Ich bereite mich immer auf die Prüfung vor.
Ich bereite mich immer auf die Prüfung vor. I always prepare for my exams. There we are. I always prepare for, what is it? Is it the exam? The exam. I'll watch my words because sometimes I paraphrase what I've read there in the German, get it wrong. I think I've got that right now. Ich bereite mich immer auf die Prüfung vor. Whew.
Ich bereite mich auf die Klassenarbeit in Deutsch vor.
Ja.
Ich lerne am besten, wenn ich die Vokabeln singe. Ich hoffe, das nervt dich nicht.
Okay, so she hopes it doesn't. Right, she learns she studies for the test in German. She learns best when she sings the vocabulary. She says she hopes that doesn't annoy you. Right. Die Person singt, denn sie lernt Vokabeln. I think it's that. Sie lernt Musik is not right. And sie will dich nerven. No, she's not singing it to annoy you. So it's the first one. So let's just read it aloud because I do this. You should do this with Duolingo. Read it aloud yourself. Try to get the speaking practice. Ich bereite mich auf die Klassenarbeit in Deutsch vor. Ich lerne am besten, wenn ich die Vokabeln. That's one sentence, isn't it? Ich lerne am besten, wenn ich die Vokabeln singe. Ich hoffe, das nervt dich nicht. Sie lernt Vokabeln. There we are. The owl is happy.
Ich konnte mich nicht auf die Klassenarbeit vorbereiten.
Ich konnte mich nicht auf die Klassenarbeit vorbereiten. I can't prepare for the test.
Au. Auf.
Oh, it wasn't. Oh, it was past tense. Yes. Duo. What are the vocabulary words for the exam in German? Duo. Was sind die... Oh God, it'll be something Wurten with an umlaut. Vocabulary words. No, I don't know. I have to look it up. Oh, Vokabeln. I probably just said that in the last test. You can't always get the answers this easily, by the way, so it's not always cheating. You can sometimes do it, and sometimes it's not right what you click. Look, there's always more possibilities. But I'm pretty sure that will be right. That rings true.
Du musst dich auf die Klassenarbeit vorbereiten.
Yeah, you have to prepare for the test. Du musst dich auf die Klassenarbeit vorbereiten. Did the teacher make a mistake? Hat die Lehrerin einen Fehler gemacht? Did the teacher make a mistake? Hat die Lehrerin einen Fehler gemacht?
Wie viele Fehler hast du gemacht?
I can't remember how it was spelt now. Is it like that? Wie viele Fehler hast du gemacht? How many mistakes have you made? Oh no, there's an R on the end. I've lost a heart. You have to prepare for the test. Du musst dich auf die Klassenarbeit for what was it? Vorbereiten. It's that third one, I think. See, it's not always obvious which one it is. Huh? That's what I put. Oh, vorbereiten. Oh, I see. Autofill caught me out. How do you prepare for the test? Wie. Oh God, this is going to be difficult. Wie bereitest du dich auf die Klassenarbeit vor? These split verbs, which I so liked, I found them so interesting when I first started learning them. They get harder. I don't know why. Wie well, when it's reflexive and it's a split verb. Wie bereitest du dich auf die Klassenarbeit vor? I think that's right. Okay, well, what did we get wrong now?
Wie viele Fehler hast du gemacht?
It was Fehler with an R on the end, wasn't it, for the plural? Wie viele Fehler hast du gemacht? How many mistakes have you made? Oh, for God's sake, Aaron. You have to prepare for the test. Du musst dich auf die Klassenarbeit. Duo's being really hard on me today. I get let off little slips like that normally. Right. Vorbereiten. It's an infinitive.
Wie viele Fehler hast du gemacht?
Fehler. Oh no, I forgot the R again.
Wie viele Fehler hast du
This
gemacht?
is what I hate. It doesn't remind you of what you got wrong, so you end up, by the time you've done another correction, you come back to that one and you can't remember what you got wrong. Right, so I don't think we got the 90% on that. So I'm going to have to get through 2 more lessons at least to get the 90%. Now I've got almost out of hearts now. So we might not get all of our daily quests done until later today. But that's okay. I've got... Oh no, later it's the end of the day, isn't it? I'm at the end of the day. Well, let's give it a go. Let's see. If we run out of hearts, we run out of hearts. I can watch an advert. I'll cut it out of the video. Okay, we're back. Incidentally, if you like listening to my voice, I'm doing an audiobook. Look out on this channel for my audiobook. It's going to be 5 hours long, approximately. I haven't finished it yet. The Screwtape Letters by C.S. Lewis. So phenomenally clever and phenomenally funny and entertaining. It's just a fantastic book, The Screwtape Letters. Look out for that on my channel. Hopefully I'll have that finished in a couple of weeks or something like that. Just got about 9 more chapters to go. Let's get on with this.
Fehler.
Failure, mistake.
Moschee.
Moschee is mosque.
Arbeitsheft.
Arbeits what?
Arbeitsheft.
Arbeitsheft. It's a hefty volume, is it? Okay.
Hauptstadt.
Hauptstadt. The high town.
Viele Kinder schimpfen auf dem Spielplatz.
Viele Kinder schimpfen auf dem Spielplatz. Again, you're not going to hear this. And you notice as you go through Duolingo, they speak faster and faster and faster as well. She speaks quite fast now. You hear how fast that was?
Viele Kinder schimpfen auf dem Spielplatz.
They even start mumbling a bit. Viele Kinder schimpfen auf dem Spielplatz. I can't even say it that fast, but I don't speak fast generally anyway. Viele Kinder schimpfen auf dem Spielplatz. Lots of children, something at the playground, schimpfen. I don't know what it means. But anyway, skipping. Don't know what schimpfen is.
Schimpfen.
Curse? Really? Don't remember learning that word. Okay, so lots of children are swearing in the playground. Okay. All right. Wir schwänzen heute und gehen nicht. Schwänzen. Is that, I think that is skipping. Cutting. We're cutting off today.
Schwänzen.
Yeah, look, cutting class. That was it, skipping. Cutting. Schwänzen. Wir schwänzen heute und gehen nicht in die Schule. We're not going to school today. We're cutting school.
In der Schule darf man nicht schimpfen.
In der Schule darf man nicht schimpfen. I actually couldn't work out what that meant. I couldn't work out what darf was.
Darf.
Oh, allowed. In the school. Ah, got it. Right, okay.
Man
Darf.
darf im Arbeitsheft nicht zeichnen.
It's a really useful word. I put it as the word may. I think the word darf is actually may. It's not allowed to. It's may. You may. Man darf im Arbeitsheft nicht zeichnen. So, you are not allowed to draw in the workbook. Man darf im Arbeitsheft, I think it is, isn't it? It's not a shirt, it's an Arbeitsheft. Man darf im Arbeitsheft nicht zeichnen.
Max, warum ist dein Arbeitsheft unter dem Teppich?
Max, why is your workbook under the table? Max, warum ist dein Arbeitsheft unter dem Teppich?
Die Vögel
carpet.
stören den Unterricht.
Carpet, not table. Good God. Die Vögel, birds, something, what?
Die Vögel stören den Unterricht.
Stören,
Unterricht.
class. I don't know what any of that means.
Starten. Stören.
Well, I know that's what he said, but the birds are interrupting. They're stirring. They're stirrers. Die Vögel stören den Unterricht. Ich habe die Antwort ins Arbeitsheft. I have the answer in the workbook. Geschrieben, written. I haven't drunk it, and I haven't spoken it. I've written it.
Wie oft störst du die Lehrerin?
Okay. How often do you interrupt the teacher? Now I know that word.
Wie oft störst du die Lehrerin? Streit. Störst.
Störst. Wie oft störst du die Lehrerin? Man darf something hier nicht streiten. Warum streitest du? Ah, it's got to be sich then.
Sich.
Because it'll be dich for the do. Man darf sich, man may not. Here. What's streiten again? Was that to cut class?
Streiten.
Oh, no, it's argue. God, they all sound the same, these words. And they've taught me like millions of words. The other day, it just poured out vocabulary on me, new words in every single lesson. Like about 50 words. And they all sounded the same. So I still can't
Streiten.
argue. It's trouble and strife. Streiten. Man darf sich hier nicht streiten. Yeah, you're not allowed to fight here. Why are you fighting with
Dich.
him? Okay, so man darf sich hier nicht streiten. Warum streitest du dich mit ihm? Oh, argue, not fight.
Man darf den Lehrer nicht stören. Man darf den Lehrer nicht stören.
Was it darf? You may not... Oh, interrupt. Stören is interrupt.
Der Lehrer erzählt mir, dass du manchmal schimpfst.
There's just too many words beginning with S in German. Der Lehrer erzählt mir, the teacher told me, dass du manchmal schimpfst, that you always, it was curse, wasn't it? That weird word, schimpfst.
Schimpfst.
Erzählt mir, tells me, that you, manchmal, sometimes, curse. The birds are interrupting the class. Die Vögel stören den Unterricht.
Man darf den Unterricht nicht schwänzen.
Man darf den Unterricht nicht schwänzen. One is not allowed to schwänzen the class. Cut class. Schwänzen. I don't need these words. I'm not going to be going to school. I'm 54 years old. Ich schwänze morgen den What was it? Unterricht. Ich schwänze morgen den Unterricht. I'm going to cut in class tomorrow. This student always curses. Diese
Schülerin
schimpft
schimpft
immer.
immer.
You aren't allowed to argue in school. Man
Man
darf
darf
Nicht
Nicht.
in der
Der.
Schule
Schule.
streiten.
Streiten.
Okay, we got a perfect one. Got another perfect one. Look, it's Greg Secker, the man you never stop seeing on the internet. Whew. We've got time. There's still time to complete the tasks.
Benzin.
Benzin.
Arbeitsheft.
Same as Italian.
Viereck.
Arbeitsheft. Viereck. Four corners.
Moschee.
Moschee.
Ja, du darfst auf die Toilette gehen.
I got a feeling it's going to be an easy lesson, this. It's going to give me a break for a minute. Ja, du darfst auf die Toilette gehen. Yes, you may go to the toilet. Ich darf ein Lineal benutzen. Ich darf ein Lineal benutzen. Aber du darfst keinen Radiergummi benutzen. I have no idea what that sentence means. I may something a lineal, but is that a ruler? It's benutzen to use. I may use a ruler, but you may not use a eraser. I think that's what it means.
Nein, ich habe deine Gummibärchen nicht genommen.
Okay. No, I have not stolen any gummy bears. Nein, ich habe deine Gummibärchen nicht genommen. No, I haven't stolen your gummy bears.
Darf ich deinen Taschenrechner benutzen?
Darf ich deinen Taschenrechner benutzen? May I use your Taschenrechner? I think there must be a calculator. I did learn it.
Darf.
Oh, Dorf. The first one was Dorf, village.
Kannst du ein Viereck ohne ein Lineal zeichnen?
Right. Can you zeichnen? Draw. Must be draw, because that's the only verb I can find there. Okay, can you... ein Viereck. A square, four corners. Can you, a square, without a ruler, draw? Kannst du ein Viereck ohne ein Lineal zeichnen? Can you draw a square without a ruler?
Darf ich dein Lineal nehmen?
Darf ich dein Lineal nehmen? May I take a ruler?
Dorf.
Just done it again. Dorf, village.
Du darfst deine Kopfhörer nicht tragen.
Kopfhörer. Head hearer. You may not wear your... What's Kopfhörer then? Is it headphones? I think it's headphones. You may not wear your headphones.
Du darfst deine Kopfhörer nicht tragen.
And it's darfst. Ich weiß nicht, I don't know, wer das Buch genommen hat. Who stole that book? Why did you take my backpack? Warum
Warum
hast
hast
du
du
meinen Rucksack
Rucks genommen.
genommen. How do you draw a square? Wie zeichnet man ein Viereck? Is it Ecke?
Der Mathematiklehrer sagt, du darfst einen Radiergummi und ein Lineal benutzen, aber keinen Taschenrechner.
Okay, the math teacher said you may use a eraser and a ruler, but not a calculator. Was ist nicht erlaubt? What is not allowed? Ein Taschenrechner, the first one. So I'm going to read the sentence though as well. Der Mathematiklehrer sagt, du darfst einen Radiergummi und ein Lineal benutzen, aber keinen Taschenrechner. Was ist nicht erlaubt? Ein Taschenrechner. Can you draw a square without a ruler? Kannst du eine Viereck ohne eine, was it, Lineal? Oh, is it trying to make me make mistakes? Is it lineal like that? I'm going to check it. Yeah.
Herr Baum, Tim hat meinen Taschenrechner verloren.
Herr Baum, Tim's lost my calculator. Mr. Baum, Tim lost my... We're not going to make it before midnight with the story. Herr Baum, Tim hat meinen Taschenrechner verloren. But that's all right.
Ich hoffe, ich darf einen Radiergummi benutzen, denn ich bin nicht so gut in Mathematik. Ich mache oft Fehler.
Okay, I hope I can use my eraser because I'm not very good in maths. I always make mistakes. I'm not going to read it in German because I want to get it before midnight. This person kann nicht gut rechnen. Yes, they can't add up very well. Anna, weißt du, wer den Radiergummi hat? Do you know who has the eraser?
Darf ich diesen Taschenrechner nehmen?
It would be one that takes ages to write. Oh, there it is. May I take your calculator? Slid in before midnight. At least we've got the 2 daily quests completed before midnight. Continue. Yeah, I would have to do yet another lesson before getting to the story. So today we've completed all that lot and now it starts again. So I could actually do some more study now if I wanted to make sure that I've got tomorrow's study done so that I can keep my streak going. Earn 50 XP, spend 15 minutes learning and complete your next 5 lessons. So that will be the challenging one for that. Got to do 1. So we will level up, we will do a story, and then we'll do practicing. And that will be our 5 lessons. 5 lessons. Well, we did 5 lessons today, I'm sure. Sure that was 5 lessons. Right. That was my first day of the new year on Duolingo. And let's just go back to the home screen actually. See what shape he's making now. Look, see, he's all happy, he's all flowers and hearts. That's how he is when you've been studying, when you've been good. Those laser eyes are gone. He's back to all cute little owl. Cute and cuddly.